everyone, Rascal here. Welcome to another Rascal Reviews, and this time I'm going to review something that's a little more calmer than usual on my channel. I know usually that I review the things that I really love that are more action-based or lean towards more of the genres that I like with superhero or action or comedy or just mostly specifically animation. But this time I did something a little different. It's still animated, but it's actually a movie that not too many people know about. This is a movie called Ernest and Celestine. This was based off a children's book series created in the, I believe, the 70s or 80s, and then it was turned into an animated film in the 2000s. It later spawned a mini-series that you can actually see on YouTube itself. And then in late 2022, there was a sequel to the animated movie. Now, I haven't seen the sequel yet. I've actually been trying to find it. But I did want to cover the first film. So, I came upon this movie actually quite a few years ago, back when this was actually on Netflix for the first time. And I've seen it come up quite a few times. I read the little description, and it sounded pretty interesting or cute, or maybe trying to make some commentary. In this world, there's just bears and there are mice, and the mice and the bears are scared of each other. So it becomes a sort of a segregated type world where the mice live in their own part of the city and the bears live in their own. You're supposed to cross each other, or else there will be dire consequences. Now, they don't exactly say what those consequences are. It could be pretty much left up to your imagination, but they never get really graphic. They just kind of state what are the possibilities of happening if they break that rule. Now here, Celestine, of course, is the little mouse who, as usual, as per the trope goes, wants to explore the rest of the world and see more than just what's underneath the city. So yeah, you got a little bit of that trope. And it's there she meets Ernest, who's a big grizzly bear who's trying to sneak into a place to get some food because clearly he could not pay for it. She actually helps him get the food, and after a series of circumstances that makes them have to hide from the authorities, they actually end up becoming friends and bonding. And I know it seems like a bit of a weird premise, especially with the tones that it's giving out and the way the role is set up. It seems like such an odd setting or idea, but believe me, it actually really works, and the movie is adorable, and it tackles the prejudice message without getting very graphic or having to resort to being cruel or violent or graphic or anything to where your kids cannot watch it. And it kind of stays on the note of why do you have any reason to hate each other? And it really comes through in the movie when the two of them become friends and they live together and they help each other out, living, gathering food, making their home better. She has no other place to go. He's by himself, and they sort of have a symbiotic relationship. And it's actually really well done. It's really adorable. And the voice acting is really on point in here. Everyone performed well. And it has such a calming atmosphere. Even when it gets to the more darker parts towards the end of the film, it still ends on a happy ending or a happy note. Just never conceived the idea would get a sequel because I thought one story was enough. But is so endearing to watch, and it's really safe for all audiences. Anyone can watch him, no matter how young or old you are. You will find something to enjoy in this movie. And I love the film because not only did it tackle such a serious issue in a calm way without being graphic or standing on a soapbox or feeling like it's trying to preach to you a message that you might already know, it's that it stays in this really calm atmosphere, which is why I had listed as one of my comfort movies. It's just a really fun, really calm, really just pleasant viewing. And the relationship is just absolutely heartwarming. You love seeing them together and helping each other out. Ernest grows more fond of Celestine, and Celestine is used to Ernest being a little more gruff, but you know that they do care about each other, especially when it gets to the end of the film. And I think it was a really well made movie, and I believe this was made in, it was France. It's a French movie, and it was a French book series. And again, there was actually a sequel that came out, and I actually didn't know about it until like June of last year, and I've still been trying to find the film to watch. It might have been pushed down later. It might come out in December of this year instead. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me, and you can actually wait for the film to come out later in 2023. But I definitely recommend the movie to you. Unfortunately, it is no longer available on Netflix. It seems like they have removed the license to stream it on there. So you'll have to either buy it on DVD or go to another streaming site that may have it, whoever owns it, or maybe find it on the sites that have the free animated movies for you to see. I absolutely recommend it, especially if you want something calm and quiet and fun, wholesome entertainment, and you can watch it by yourself or with your family. You're just gonna really feel good when you watch it. I've not seen the sequel nor the animated miniseries, but I definitely will after watching this again, because it's definitely one of those hidden gem movies, and it's why I wanted to add to my Underdogs team, and I'm sharing with a friend for their team. And it's just a really fun movie that a lot of people should see. It's just really one of those precious things you can watch. So if you have seen Ernest and Celestine, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you really, really love it as much as I do and others, as it has a cult following now? Did you thought it was just an okay film, or do you actually really not like it for some other reason? Please tell me in the comments below. And if you haven't seen it, go see it as soon as you can. You will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.